Hi, it's Priscilla Novak again, here to talk about the 5 levels of leadership. In our assigned reading from the Primal Leadership book, we move beyond the 5 levels and actually explore how leadership happens in humans and some of the protective factors that leadership might introduce. However, it's helpful to start out with just the basic understanding of the theory of 5 levels of leadership as a baseline. So level 1 leadership is referred to as positional leadership. That's the lowest level of leadership, the entry level. People who are at level 1 may be bosses, but they're not really leaders. They have subordinates, but not team members. They rely on rules, regulations, policies, and organizational charts to control their people. Their people will only follow them within the stated boundaries of their authority. Position is the only level that does not require ability and effort to achieve. Anyone can be appointed to a position. In the government, that happens through political appointment. But every leader should aspire to move beyond the first level. The second level is permission. Making the shift from position to permission brings a person's first real step into leadership. Leadership is influence, and when a leader learns to function on the permission level, everything changes. People do more than merely comply with orders. They actually start to follow. And they do so because they really want to. Why? Because the leader begins to influence people with relationships, not just position. When people feel liked, cared for, included, valued, and trusted, they begin to work together with their leader and with each other. And that can change the entire working environment. The old saying is really true. People go along with leaders they get along with. The next level of leadership, level 3, is production. Production qualifies and separates true leaders from people who merely occupy leadership positions to good leaders who make things happen. They get results. They make a significant impact on an organization. Not only are they productive individually, they are also able to help the team produce. No one can fake being at level 3. Either you're producing for the organization and adding to its bottom line or adding to achievement of mission goals, or you're not. Some people never move up from level 2 permission to level 3 production. Why? Because they can't seem to produce results. When that is the case, it's usually because they lack self-discipline, work ethic, organization, or perhaps emotional intelligence skills to be productive. However, if you desire to go on to higher levels of leadership, you simply have to produce results. There is no other way around it. In the federal government, we speak of this as being results-driven. The fourth level of leadership is people development. On level 3, the emphasis is on personal and corporate or organizational productivity. The ability to create a highly productive team, unit, or organization indicates a higher level of leadership ability than most others display. But to really reach the upper level of leadership that creates an elite organization or unit, leaders must transition from being producers to being developers. Why? Because people are any organization's most precious asset. Good leaders on level 4 invest their time, their energy, money, and thinking into growing other people as leaders. Leaders on the people development level focus on development of others and on of others' potential. They only put 20% of their focus into producing direct products or direct events, and they put 80% of their focus and time on developing and leading others so that those people can grow as leaders. That can be a difficult shift for highly productive people who are used to getting their hands dirty, but it can also revolutionize an organization and give it a much brighter future. Why? That's because it's a force multiplier. On level 5, the pinnacle of leadership, leaders at that level have a culmination of leading well across the other 4 levels. To reach level 5 requires both a high degree of skill and effort. It takes a lot to be able to develop other leaders so that they can reach level 4. But that's what level 5 leaders do. The individuals who reach level 5 lead so well for so long that they create a legacy of leadership in the organizations they serve. Pinnacle leaders stand out from everyone else. They are a cut above, and they seem to bring success with them wherever they go. Leadership at this high level lifts the entire organization and creates an environment that benefits everyone in it, contributing to everyone's success. Level 5 leaders often possess an influence that transcends the organization and the section they work in. Most leaders who reach the pinnacle do so later in their careers, but that level is not a resting place for leaders to stop and view their success. It's a reproducing place from which they make their greatest impact on others' lives. That's why leaders that reach the pinnacle should make the most of it. With gratitude and humility, they should lift up as many other leaders as they can, tackle great challenges, and extend their influence to make a positive difference beyond their own organization and industry. In the federal government, the core qualifications for executives focus on leading people, leading change, being results-driven, having business acumen, and building coalitions. We will explore all of these skills more in this section of the class.